So this paper relates to Edyson, which is a tool for browsing speech and audio efficiently, and also to some extent annotating the data. We have some previous results for this tool, and it performs well in a bunch of different tasks, but we lack a proper method to analyze the efficiency of Edyson applied in a given task. And that's what we're trying to solve in this paper. So Edyson is built upon an idea called temporally disassembled audio. And it's the idea that you have some audio, you segment it into smaller snippets, so maybe half a second or so. You then extract some features. You project these features to 2 dimensions. And then you can add a human in the loop that listens to this 2-dimensional view and then labels the data points in a certain way, depending on what you hear. And then you do a temporal reassembly, and then you get labeled audio, essentially. And this is the main idea behind Edyson. For this task, for this paper, we have 2 tasks. We have whale song task and speech activity tasks. Both are 2 classification problems. And for both of the tasks, we annotate them in Edyson, and we generate an output file, so essentially the file with annotations every 30 seconds to be able to track progress. And then we calculate area under RC scores for these annotations. And the main question we want to answer here is that does the labels we produce by a human annotator perform better than a very simple centroid-based classifier? And we want to see if there is any improvement over time when annotating. And the results show that for the first task, for the whale song, we don't really see a change over time. There's quite a bit to unpack here, of course, but the point is that you kind of see this the flat bars compared to the second task of speech activity, where we actually see a slight increase over time, which we can draw conclusions from, and that is that the speech activity task is appropriate to be annotated for Edyson, whereas the whale song is most likely not. And there's a lot more to unpack, of course, in this paper, and also the entire tool itself. If you're interested in that, you can take a look at the links you see here. Otherwise, thanks for listening.